my gosh. Thank you, sir. It's so cold. Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is Woman of Eternity, where we are God-fearing, God-living, God-loving. I'm Natalie. Hello. Hello and welcome to a new week. As you can see, I'm feeling cute. Oh my gosh. A red lip is going to do it every time. Every time. We're about to head to the Lord's house. Like, there's literally no other better way to start this week. If you saw last week, back to back to back to back to back to back to back. So busy, so fun. Yeah, I'm still on a high. I feel like there's so much good going on in life. Even though everything's not perfect. Yeah, I'm still looking for a job. Still looking for a job. Still grieving. But like, God is good. And He's faithful. And He's blessing us day by day. And if you are interested in seeing how my week goes, how I live my life as a wonderful woman of God, get some encouragement, get into that word, all the things. If you're interested in that, subscribe to this channel, share it, all the things. And let's get into this week. Hello, welcome back, y'all. I know I look so different. I look a little crazy because your girl has been crying. It's always something. I know I make the devil mad because it's always something. I mean, it's not just the devil. It's also me growing in character and relationships and all the things. But we are, I was able to have a really good quiet time outside. And fall, I'm like, wow. It smelled like my childhood. I don't know. I'm like, this is amazing. And so I want to go on a walk. But I also want to bake more cookies. Y'all, my cookies were so fire last week. People are making requests. I'm like, is it giving business? Is it giving business? So we need to re-up on some ingredients to make another batch. But yeah, happy Veterans Day to all of the servicemen and women who keep this country safe, who have served for one reason or another. I thank you, I honor you, I respect you. And I hope everyone's enjoying their day off. I am very excited because look what I'm wearing today. Oh, she's perfect. Now she is open mouth, if that makes sense. Like, she doesn't have like a closure, which makes me feel kind of vulnerable. I'm like, even if I just like went to Joann's and got a little snap situation. Well, what they really recommend is like, this is a good pouch purse, like a purse that you get a pouch. But I kind of just have my stuff in here. But she is so pretty. I'm so happy. Like, perfect size. Like I said, I'm not really a shoulder girl. Like, oh, I'm so happy. I wish I would have saved my money on that other purse I tried to buy a few weeks ago. It was her the whole time. It was her. It's always been her. And yeah. Cute. Hello, welcome back. It is Monday. It's the end of the day. Not Monday, it's Tuesday. Y'all, I was so unproductive yesterday. It feels like a Monday. Yeah, yesterday just was not it. But I did finish editing the vlog, which is about to go up, where I have a call at 6, so in like 45-ish minutes, and I made another batch of cookies. Toffee chocolate chip. Some of them I added extra chocolate chips on top, but I personally don't like too much chocolate. I kind of overcooked this one. It's like super dark. because the toffee in it really like it caramelizes, you know. No, that's perfect. I lied, perfect. The edge is crispy, but the middle is just ooey gooey. It's just a perfect cookie. I already know I'm gonna be breaking out in a couple of weeks from eating all these cookies. Where I'm at right now, well, I need to be careful. Because I want to make sure I'm not finding comfort in food instead of God. Because that's like idolatry, for real. I'm just in the mood, plus it's fall. Now, I was good. It's not like I ate a bunch and now I'm just having cookies. I'm taking this into account for my day. Now, am I getting nutrients? No. But it's the end of the day, so I do not have any guilt. Rise and shine and give God the glory, glory. Rise and shine and give God the glory, glory. Rise and shine and give God the glory, glory, children of the Lord. Good morning. I am in a great mood. Y'all, I'm a 10:30 bed type of girl. When I go to bed at 10:30, I woke up. I asked my little machine, I said, what time is it? She said 6:12. I was able to lay in bed and just wake up super slow out by like 6:30. And now we about to work out. Side note, last week, y'all saw me and the girls, we were doing the karaoke. I figured out why I always look stiff when I'm dancing, because I don't feel stiff, but I'm like, dang. Because in my mind, I was like, I was moving and grooving. I don't dance with my shoulders. Like, everything else be going, my shoulders just, like, don't move. And it's like, we need to loosen up in there. Anyways, yeah. I'm about to work out. I actually don't feel like working out. I might do, like, a dance video or something. I don't know. But I'm just rambling. Let's go. I decided for my workout, I'm going to do a little mobility exercise, full body morning mobility to open up. Because that's what I need right about now. I like this channel. Y'all already know I bang with Issa Welly. But this one, Strength Side, I like his stuff too.
Up, the alarm goes off, you're half asleep, your dogs and your kids kept you up.
We're going to get into it. And just like that, we are back. We are clean. We are not put together quite yet. We're on our way. I wanted to show y'all my some of the products I got at the Sephora sale in action. I mean, the Sephora sale is over, but I wanted to show y'all anyways. Because last week, the vlog was so long, I cut that whole portion out. And it was still over an hour. I hope y'all enjoyed that. I'm just gonna do some regular schmegular and just show y'all the new. What's been going on with y'all? I feel like I have been so disconnected. What are y'all into? What are y'all enjoying? Life updates. How's the wedding planning going? How's the job search going? What shows are y'all watching? Are you so busy you ain't have time for no shows? Let me know so we can talk, chit chat. Go ahead, type. type let good sis know. Because I really loved, not past tense, but I do love talking and connecting and getting to know y'all. Like, knowing the cares and the burdens of your heart. How is school going? Are you in school now? I said I was only going to show y'all the new products. Look at me. I want to top it off with Rosebud by ColourPop. I don't know if you can even still get this. It's just a really pretty bronze. As you can see, it's really similar. It just adds some dimension. You know, because it's fall, so you can actually, like, do makeup now. Why do we come up with that rule? Oh, because during the summer, like, the heat obviously melts your face off. Eyelids creasy because you're sweating and all types of stuff. But this is the time. Cold weather. Honestly, fall, winter fashion and makeup redeems winter for me. And I know we just had daylight saving time. How are y'all doing? How are y'all coping? Is that got you sad? Do you love the cozy nights? Like, kneel at the feet of my Savior. Can't no one take that from me. All right, you guys, the contour stick is too gray. I need the darker one. I really need the darker one. I might give this to a friend. Because it's gray, but it's not dark enough. That makes sense. So I feel like I've used it too many times to exchange it, because they'll probably just throw it away. So I might give this to a friend. But I really did like the formula. I've hit pan so much on this. Oh my gosh, it is so dirty. Wow. Okay, so boom, I exchanged. Y'all, last week I really did go back, and instead of the eyeshadow, I got this by Ilia. This is their Sunshift Cream Bronzer. And this is in the shade Basque. This is the darkest shade. I don't know who... This could not be the darkest shade. But as you can see, it's kind of... It's kind of rosy. Like, it's a bronzer, but it's kind of rosy. And I love using this as a blush because I notice I don't break out so bad. And I use this is actually a foundation brush. This is the best way I've done it. So I've tried using my finger and applying it directly. It just offloads a bunch of product. And I think this application is a lot better. And oh my gosh. Y'all see that? Just then I kind of buff it in. Do you see how that just, oh my gosh. I've really been enjoying this. Kind of stamp it. And then I lightly, I don't have a lot of pressure on the brush when I'm doing this. And it really just melts. Like, as you can see, it's not that pigmented. I'll do this for demonstration's sake. Like, when I take it on my finger and go like that, you can really see it. But it's just a lot. I'd rather do it the other way and really build it up. But do you see how, like, radiant? But now I really have to blend it. So don't do what I just did. Do what I did the first time. The glow and the color on that is just gorgeous. Like, it looks like I just got back from vacation. Oh my gosh. And y'all know the lighting in here never does me justice. I don't think this is a beginner product. Because as you saw how I did that, like, I feel like it can get blotchy kind of. But when you do it right, it hits so, I mean, I look plump and juicy and, but you can see the hollows real bad. Real bad. Makeup girls, tell me if you agree with this. I feel like when I try to do the like super minimal concealer, it don't look right, it don't work right. I don't know. Especially a natural concealer, I feel like if you use a more natural concealer like the Kosas one, like you have to put enough, otherwise it don't conceal. It brightens, sure, but like it don't be concealing. And I put it on my face to conceal. So either make it full coverage or make sure you put enough on, because when you blend out a sheer or a natural concealer, no. Because it's like, it's there, but it's not there enough to actually cover the darkness. That's just where I've landed. Because I be trying, I'm just like, why does it look like my under eyes still dark? And it's like, oh, because you sheared out a natural concealer. So as you can see, very old school, very like 2016 application. That's what I like. Now tell me that's not beautiful. Oh, also for setting my under eyes, I've been doing something a little different. I really load up a fluffy brush. Like instead of going straight in with the powder puff, I load in with this and I dust it first. And I'm using the Huda. Look at that. So good. Just know. And I have very textured skin. I'm, you know, not ashamed. It's not a problem. But, and this is 4K. But just know, in person, pretty. So, the skin is pretty. Hello, you guys. Many, many hours later. It's about 2:30. Oh, wow. It is 3 o'clock. It is 3 o'clock. I just want to show y'all how the makeup is holding up. You can see my little glasses dots. But it just looks glowy and natural. Like the oil is definitely coming through. I didn't use any setting spray or anything, but I think it still looks so good. I need to eat. I'm giving away most of my cookies. So I still have a few, but not many. And I'm like, ooh, do I want to space it out? Or do I kind of just want to like punish my body this week and then forget about it and then just bounce back? Because even if I don't gain weight, I know in a couple weeks I'm gonna be breaking out and be like, why? And it's gonna be like, oh, because you had all those cookies. Yeah. But I don't know. I wish I had some chicken. If I had chicken, I would just make that chicken caramelized situation that I had, that I was raving about the last couple of weeks. But I don't know. You know, and it's real easy to be like, oh, just go grocery shopping. But it's like, when you have to choose between grocery shopping and gas money, like, I could, you know, oh, I'm just going to put $20 in, but I get premium gas. So that $20 don't be going as far as it might in other situations, for one. And then it's like, I'm right back at the gas station again. And so it's like, I could spend $60 on gas or $60 on groceries. And I know I live with my dad, but I do buy my own groceries and support myself outside of like living. He is very nice, and since I quit my job, he doesn't make me pay rent anymore. But we're looking for a new job, and can we talk about that? Y'all, it's giving food entree. Let me tell you, butter chicken food entrees really hit. We're trying the Wegmans brand one. It does have seed oils, but they're expeller pressed, so that's better. We're gonna see, because I really like the one by Saffron Road. You can hear that's going now. I'm coming back over here because the lighting was better. But you know, this process has been challenging, and I feel, because last week I mentioned, you know, in addition to just like finding a job as a graphic designer, there's the added aspect of they have to believe that you can design in the style that they're looking for, or like to the aesthetic that they want. And although I feel confident that I can, you know, people want to see it on your portfolio. And so now I'm like, oh my gosh, do I just design all these things for the sake of my portfolio? Yeah. But I have to be very mindful that I'm not allowing, there's two ends of the spectrum. So I'm going to be completely honest. Even before I got the last job that I had where I was at for 4 years through temping, because just applying for jobs, just randomly applying, like I never got a job. I got internships that way, but I never got a job that way. I got my job through a temp agency, and it was contract to hire. Well, it was originally just contract, and then they loved me, and then they hired me. And so I've gone back to temping. There's no shame in that. But even now, it's still like there was a job I really wanted. There have been a couple of jobs that I really liked. Didn't get either. I mean, I didn't even get an interview. Now, usually when I get the interview, I get the job. Only once have I interviewed for a job and didn't get it. I was the runner-up. But it's just, I'm like, because I've been looking at more mid-level positions since I have 5 years of experience. Like looking for more mid-level. But I'm like, do I need to go back to not entry, but more like junior level designer? Part of me likes that idea because I'm like, ooh, no responsibility. Well, I mean, I'm responsible for making it, but it's not like the pressure and responsibility falls as much on me. But I'm like, is that just your ADHD talking? Because it's like, I have the experience and I want the salary. And I know I can do it. I know I can do it at a job I love. But I'm like, if I don't like the job, I'm not going to be motivated to go to work or do a good job, or like, it's hard to put my heart into it. Like if I was working for tech, like at a tech company, or like even like some like law firms, it's like my heart isn't, oh, I'm putting my heart into this. Like it just don't be hitting the same. Let me get my food before it gets mad and don't stop beeping at me. I forget where I left off. I really need a gloss for this lip. But yeah, it's like, it has been challenging. Oh yes. I'm really trying to push myself to go after the positions that I want. But part of me is like, oh, I should play it safe and apply for jobs that I'm overqualified for. So that way it's like, I know I could get it and it's easier and like it feels safer. But I don't want to do that. Like, I really want to go for it, but it's been challenging. And it can kind of always feel like, well, what am I doing wrong? Or like, why doesn't anyone want me? And then the that anxious attachment, that part of me that always wants people to like me and to accept me, it can be just really discouraging. Pray for me, pray for your girl. And I want to be just like honest and talk about the journey, because that's real life. Like, adults, we have to work. And you know, whether it's creating content or doing something, like, everyone has to work, everyone has to make money, everyone has to live, and nothing is free. So, I mean, except the gospel. But everything else, you know, it's like, how are you going to make ends meet? And you lose jobs, you get jobs, you know, jobs don't treat you right. Like, the job searching process is just a normal part of life. And no part of our life is not impacted by our spiritual health and our spiritual journey. Like, trusting God for the position, trusting God for wisdom, trusting God for discernment about, even if you get an offer, is this a good place for you to be? And of course, you can get the job and then quit, right? But it's like allowing the Holy Spirit to lead us and guide us in every area, including this, and not over spiritualizing it. Because I feel like I almost started to do that. There was one job I really wanted, and I had a dream that I woke up and I got the email that I got the job. And I was like, oh, this must be my job. Like, this has to be my job. Hey, so editing that here, yeah. My footage cut off, but what I was gonna say was, I was just so sold by this dream that I was kind of delulu, and then I ended up not getting the job. And like I said, to the point of over spiritualizing things, the fact that I wanted the job and I was thinking about the job, no surprise, I had a dream about the job. Because God spoke to me through a dream recently, and it was accurate, on point, everything, signed, confirmed, boom. And then I'm like, oh, well, I guess God speaks to me through dreams now. And it's like, not entirely. Like, still using discernment even when it is favorable, but not overdoing it. Yes, that's it. That's all. Bye. I'm gonna go ahead and eat, let my food cool down. Even when I make a food entree, I like to put it in a bowl, because it just really helps. Like, that's not a little bit of food. It feels like a little bit of food when it's in the plastic, though. Good. It's not sweet at all. I feel like butter chicken usually has a little more sweetness than this. Ooh, my cookies are ready. All right, about to go to Women's Midweek, and I wanted to show y'all my outfit. I just powdered and reapplied my gloss. Wearing my UGG dupes. Jeans Fashion Nova, belt is from Target, sweater is from Target, coat is from Fashion Nova with my new bag. So cute, every day. Like, it's not brown, but that's all right. It's an everyday bag. I feel like it still goes fine. I don't know how I feel about my tuck, but whatever, it's fine.
That my priority is to be close to God. My priority isn't to go after this worldly idea of success or achievement, but it's to teach my kids to be close to God. Ladies, what are we showing these younger generations about what their priorities should be? Should it be chasing perfection and success, or should it be chasing a relationship with God? For the mothers and grandmothers in this room, do your children and grandchildren actually see you reading the Bible? This one's a challenge for me. I've got my quiet times on my phone, listen to worship music with my AirPods in, but my kids aren't getting to see me read the scriptures. But that's what they need. They need to know that we are reading God's word. Similarly, are they hearing your prayers? Do they hear the way that you talk to your Father? I think it can be really easy to tell our kids or our grandkids, the little ones around us, shh, be quiet. I'm trying to pray. But how important is it that they hear our relationship with God? They hear the way that we beg to God and talk to Him and tell Him what we're afraid of, so that they can learn how to imitate that kind of relationship. Let's be the ones to show them how to do it. Let's be a fellowship that doesn't just tell the children of the church that they need to have a relationship with God, but let's model it for them. Ladies, Jesus was countercultural. He lived in a society that considered women to be property, but he saw women to have value. Jesus went out of his way to interact with women, to teach them, to heal them physically and spiritually. God chose to give the most important testimony in eternity to women, as they were the first to see the empty tomb. God chose the first convert of the continent of Europe to be a woman, Lydia, a single woman, a businesswoman. God saw her, and he knew that she was worthy and capable of leading her community to himself. Similarly, Mary and Martha lived in a society that didn't value teaching women or giving them much agency. Education for women would have often happened within the family. Brothers teaching sisters things they learned from school, fathers passing on bits of religious teachings here and there. The idea of a woman sitting at a rabbi's feet would have been bizarre, possibly even blasphemous. The fact that Mary dared to do that shows that she hungered for godly teaching and she wasn't afraid to hide it. The acceptable thing would have been to serve the guests, to get the gist of what Jesus was saying from somebody else. Maybe asking her brother Lazarus the next morning to sum up what Jesus said. Instead, she sat at Jesus' feet to hear the truth directly from him. Sister, are you hungry for God's teaching? Are you willing to have your society think that you're weird or crazy because you put God first? Do you set aside time to intentionally hear the truth from the Word of God?
Welcome back, you guys. Yesterday, oh my gosh. I love the Lord, and I just love how he speaks through people. At Women's Midweek, so the sermon Sunday was about distractions and fixing our eyes on Jesus. But today she really took, and it's so funny, Brittany, the sister who did the lesson, her husband was the one who preached on Sunday, and they didn't tell each other the sermon, but they had very similar messages. I don't know. That's amazing. That's that one flesh right there. But it was about distractions, but distractions that we as women especially can face, and especially during this holiday season. And it was just, it just played on the theme that I feel like God is really just honing in, like even with the wilderness, if you remember what I talked about last week, the children of Israel were just always getting distracted. And sometimes the distraction is so subtle. So let's say you are having a conflict with a person, or, the relationship, the friendship, the family dynamic was just in a really bad place. A lot of times, and this is what I feel like is true for myself, the Lord allows you to see these things about people, not so you can be hurt and not for your torment and not just for you to, be hurt and damaged, but it's an opportunity for us to act as intercessors, because we are seeing things about these people that not a lot of other people would see. We're getting an inside look into this person's heart, and we then have the chance, the opportunity, and dare I say, the responsibility to intercede and pray for these people. But the enemy will distract us by making us bitter and resentful. And instead of seeing these things and seeing a broken image bearer and hoping for redemption and hoping for restoration and oneness with God and for healing for this person, we turn sour, like we're rottenness in our minds, and we just spend our time thinking about all the bad things and just going on and on and on, and then just harboring anger and resentment in our hearts, and we're distracted. So we do need to be thinking about this person, but we need to be thinking about them in a completely different way. And yeah, I'm just, Lord, God has been speaking to me, and I love that. And he's been putting things in my life for me to do, for me to take care of, to pay attention to. But because I'm so worried about what's out there and what's going on over here, I'm not stewarding what's already in my hands. Like, God has already given me so much. We can't keep getting distracted. And it's so easy to just talk about it, but practically, what does that look like? I'm rambling. But yeah, no. I'll just share one practical. Talk with your spirit. Talk to yourself from a place of being born again, a place of who God's called you to be. Because I think so often, ooh, I can't believe it. I can't, blah, blah, blah. Bop, girl, this is my internal dialogue. Ooh, this, da, 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 I can't believe that this happened, and I'm really hurt, and ooh, X, Y, and Z. We're not doing that. Or sometimes an unhelpful song will be stuck in my head. And it's just like, new song. And I am very intentional. Every time a thought comes up, I take it captive, I redirect, I pivot as many times as I have to. Is it work? Absolutely. But is it worth it? Most definitely. It's hard stuff, y'all. But we can do that. We can do hard things. Like, since when were hard things impossible? They're not. And so I want to encourage you with that. Always take those thoughts captive, but it's not a like, oh, I'm taking it captive and I'm never going to think about it again. Them thoughts are stubborn. The devil is stubborn. Those demons are stubborn, and they're going to be in your ear trying to talk to you, trying to make you think the worst of people, make you think things you don't have any business thinking. What? No. And when you try to, you got to do it again. You have to discipline your mind, just like you would discipline a child. When a child just keeps doing something it's not supposed to do, you don't just say, oh, I tried, and just let the child go rampant. No. Every time that child does something they're not supposed to do, they hit a stern wall. They hit a firm wall until the child gives up and acts right. You don't give up. No. That's my encouragement. Now, let's pick an outfit. As you can see, I am not wearing this. This evening, we're going to Leslie's open mic. You guys, I think I might perform again. I don't know. But in case I do, I want my outfit to be cute, because I'll be performing the same piece. I kind of hope to redeem my last experience because I was so anxious. I was anxious out of my mind. So I'm really hoping to redeem my performance experience. Because, I got the first one out and it was received well. So it's like, okay, I know the poem isn't bad. And I know it's good, I know it's needed. Plus, it's also a different crowd. And so I'm hoping that this will be very beneficial. But I want to embody like who I am today. So cute, casual vibe. And y'all really be loving my outfits. And oh, how do you get dressed? How do you put your outfits together? Whatever. We're gonna go ahead and do that. The first step for me is always checking the weather, and it's gonna be pretty cold today. The high is only gonna be 53, and it said chance of showers. So we're gonna go for cozy. And then I usually choose one article of clothing that I wanna wear and then put the outfit together around it. So if you don't know the poem I'm talking about, go back, I think 2 vlogs ago. No, 3. No, 2. Whatever. The most recent one that says open mic. You'll see it there. I feel like I want to give body, but modesty. Actually, no, I think I'm trying to prove myself. I think I'm trying to prove to those hearing it that I used to look a certain way, but I don't have to do that. So actually, we're gonna scratch that and we're just gonna wear what I wanna wear. How about that? Okay, so I really want to wear, I think I wanna wear this sweater. I just got it recently from Target. Super cozy, oversized, like I said. Little mock neck situation. But I really want to wear leather pants. And I saw these shorts. And I was like, ooh, could I do like a shorts and tights situation? Because I see that style on other people and I think it's actually really cute. I just haven't tried it. And so I'm going to try that. And if not, I'm going to do the sweater with these faux leather leggings since it's a long oversized sweater. Okay, so I put most of the outfit on. At least the shorts, it's not working. And I'm going to tell you why. So the shorts, they are longer than the sweater, but they're not baggy enough. Because sometimes the outfit doesn't look right because it's not styled. It needs to finish coming together. Like a little trust the process moment. Okay, this is not the right belt for this. This is not the right belt. Because I feel like the issue is the shape. Also, my makeup isn't done. But the fact that I have to talk myself into liking it. Okay, no, I'm really starting to like it. It's really starting to come together. So as you can see, I was like, oh, let's try some texture. So I went with these tights, but I think I would prefer solid tights. I also pulled the shorts down a bunch. Ignore my room, you guys. But I'm starting to like it. I think we did it. I had this leather belt that came, I actually think they may have come with these shorts, but regular tights. We did it. This is the outfit. Hello, welcome back. It is later, as you can see, the face is beat. The hair slicked back. Y'all, I put on some rings today. My nails look crazy with this lighting. They're like a gold chrome situation. But I have my big light on because I actually made a short. I made a short of this outfit. I'm really excited. I'm actually about to edit that before I have to go. I practiced my poem. I've practiced my poem a few times. Well, once, let me be honest. I'm going to practice it some more. I feel really good. I feel confident. Come on, wish me luck. Okay, I'm at a light. I'm going to try to make it quick. I know there's a lot of sounds and everything going on. Y'all, I'm so proud of myself. I'm really giving Fearless. This, first of all, this beat is just... What? Y'all, I'm so excited. Like, I'm feeling so good about my poem. And then not only that, I'm driving in DC. I remember when I was scared to drive and I literally swore off like, oh, I'm never driving in DC, never driving in DC. Not only am I driving in DC, I'm driving in DC at night. And not only am I driving in DC at night, I'm driving in DC at night in the rain. In the rain, you guys. I knew that was going to happen. Whatever. Just know your girl is very much giving Fearless. It's very much giving God's done a new thing. God's done his big one. And that's on period.
So yeah, my Instagram is Adam A.
Man, stride the beat, be the blackest thing alive. Wake up, see how we survive. Come quick, kin. Come from every seed and bloodline. Come, you who only have one drop. You who have passed for such a long time. Come, you white as the lamb.
She's gonna go ahead and perform or share some of her poetry, and if you could just give her your undivided attention.
Hello everyone. This is a letter to the baddies. This is for the girls, the baddies, and the wannabes. Those yearning to be seen, wanting more beauty, because more beauty means more options. But it's actually like more money, more problems. See, it was never the blessing that was the issue. It was the cost you never counted. It's the lessons you have to learn, the spirits you have to discern or disarm. An alarm, a constant feeling, it's always changing pace, never a chance to catch God's breath in a rest. It's a pounding in your chest even when you're standing in place, trying to keep abreast with all the expectations you've implanted into your heart. Like firing darts being injected into your lips, but not having the fruit of the spirit, the lies of chasing highs. Getting the life sucked out of you and injecting it somewhere else, this is more than a transfer of fact. It's fiction over facts. That a pretty face will solve all your problems. That lifted titties equals a blessed bosom. That a tiny waist will make you more chosen and not just someone else to go home with. We went from saints telling Satan to get thee behind, to Satan telling saints to get thee behind. Wanting to look edible is eating you alive. The cost of looking like a snack will make you swipe your life. Everybody wants to be a baddie, but few want to be a wife. We desire to look like Sarah, with swooning pharaohs, living royal, but forgetting all of her toil, tribulation, and submission. See, Sarah knew how to submit. Everybody wants a man who will take them on trips, but not like the kind Abraham did. It's twisted. You have lies tied tighter than the stitches holding you together. You're tethered to all the social currencies that can buy you fandoms, but not freedom, just fathom. You will settle for a man who will cheat respectfully, instead of submitting to the man who cheated death on the tree. My sisters, I recognize you because that used to be me. Reducing my value to only the parts that could be seen. Basing desirability after how many men fiend. Wanting to be seen to the point of getting surgeries. Wanting to be desired to the point of promiscuity. This is not hyperbole. This used to be me.
But all of those things just put me in slavery. I'm here as a disciple to tell you about a man who set me free, and it wasn't at the cost of beauty. But it was at the cost of me. My pride, my pain, my vanity. He took my heart of stone, yet saw eternity, chipping away at every false identity until the only thing left was me. A beautiful sculpture of what he designed. And when what he designed became what I desired, the cold in my bones was finally set on fire. So when I dance, I don't dance for men. My dance is my amen. And so it be, to life, to liberty, and the pursuit of holiness.
Midweek? I mean, Debo. See, hi. Ah. Ethan the Giant. It's a potluck. I've literally been eating all day. Hey guys, we are back. This morning, I don't think I told y'all this. This morning was my nephew's dad's funeral. And it just shows you the power of love. This man didn't travel the world. This man didn't have the most stuff. This man didn't. It's like he lived a basic, regular, schmegular American life, but he loved people well. And that was so apparent by the tears that were shed, by the number of people who came out. It always just inspires me and reminds me of the type of person I want to be through God. But with that aside, I ran to Target and I just wanted to do a quick haul. You know what's really sad? Y'all, well, sometimes I do. When the vlog be like 45 minutes, I posted everything. But some of these vlogs, y'all, I be having to cut out so much stuff because I just be running my mouth. And I don't think y'all are interested in like hour 15 minutes. Like that feels a little too long. Or tell me if I'm wrong. I literally try to cap it around an hour. But let's get into it. So the sweater I wore yesterday, girl, I bought it in gray. Because I don't own any gray sweaters. And I love it. It's the perfect oversized sweater. And it's a size small for me. And then I re-upped on basics. Cotton rounds. One to use, one for my backup bin. Micellar water, same gig. I used to stand by the simple one, but then I felt like I couldn't find it for a while. So I switched to the Bioderma one, which I feel like is a bit more strong, but she expensive. Both of these is the price of one of the other ones. So I'm really happy I saw these. Like I said, one to use, one for the backup bin. I re-upped on the Naturium Niacinamide with zinc. I actually liked this more than the Glossier one. The Glossier one was also niacinamide and zinc, but I liked this more. Granted, this is half an ounce, but I felt like it lasted me pretty good. I'm gonna buy the full size next time, and this is a little stronger. Now I know with percentages, like once you go over a certain percentage, it's actually like not that more effective, or sometimes it could just even be harmful, like just irritating. But I've really enjoyed that. And then lastly, y'all know this is my go-to blush. It's the Milani Baked Blush in Berry Amore, but it has this sheen to it. I wanted to find that color but matte, because sometimes I don't want that. I just want, and I think I did pretty good. Is it focusing? Was it focusing? I think I did pretty good. And y'all, this is by Essence. This was a $3 blush. Like, I'm not a blush girl, and I'm broke. So I really, like, I would rather buy a sweater than a $30 blush. That's just where I'm at. But yeah, I am about to wash my face, get into my prayer bag, because I've been really praying full recently, and I love that for me. So, yeah, good night. Hello and welcome back. Happy Saturday, and I am with
Madison!
Yay! And what are we doing?
We're going to gymnastics.
Yes, we are going to open gym so we can do our cheerleading and gymnastics Miss All-Star Level 2, okay? Don't play with her. You said you had something special for me?
Yes, your birthday gift. Here's your gift.
Thank you. Oh my gosh. Let's go, Madison. Period. And she lands on her feet. Do it again. What? Those straight legs look good. It's a uniform. It's a uniform. I love this sweater. I love my makeup. Oh. I wish the belt was thinner, but no, she eats. Let's go to this play.
Come to us and read the resolutions and recommendations. I want you to listen to this and be very careful in listening to it. Be it heard of us all that we call upon your conscience, both moral and spiritual, to give you wholehearted support of this worthy undertaking.
I didn't grow up black.
Oh, I grew up. We out here.
Hi, guys.
It's me.
We all pulled up.
I'm about to be so cold.
Oh my gosh. Thank you, sir. It's so cold.
This is good.
We went to get hot chocolate. This looks so good. We're really loving life.
Thank you. Napkins or no? Thank you.
No, you're welcome. And then we got these pecan bars. Oh my gosh, this looks so good. Y'all have to see how cute this area is. So pretty. Wow. I don't know what's gotten into me. And me and my outfits. Can I talk? But me and my outfits have been coming to deliver. Ignore my breakfast cooking in the microwave because we always on a time crunch. But can I just show y'all before I close this vlog? Okay. Honestly, this coat elevates so many outfits, but I've actually shown y'all this outfit before. I think it's the only full get ready with me I have on my channel. I'm wearing a different dress. I think the flowy sleeves actually just, it emphasizes the, what? And I actually feel like it looks even more elegant now than it did back then with the different accessories, like the necklace, not doing the hat, not over accessorizing, just really classy. Got the rings on. But yes, it is the end of this vlog. I really hope y'all enjoyed it. I tried to be super responsive to your comments, so keep commenting and I'm gonna keep engaging and yeah, vlogging. I love you. Jesus loves you even more. Please, If you have not already, get discipled, get into a good church home, and watch how God will transform everything. And I'll see you in my next video.